You're listening to Radio August. Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe.
It's 5 o'clock and I'm Alice Monroe with your August update. August police are appealing for information following the murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw. Miss Shaw's body was discovered last night. Chief DuPont is calling the crime a violent and despicable act. Anyone with information about the murder is urged to get in touch via the department's confidential tip hotline. It's horrible, Poe.
Indeed it is.
You need to learn when to keep your mouth shut.
Willkommen zurück und zwar zu einem neuen Spiel, das wahrscheinlich nicht so neu ist, aber egal.
Oh, ist schon neu. Am 8. oder so ist das rausgekommen.
Ah, super. Und zwar The Shapeshifting Detective.
Genau.
Leider ist es halt komplett auf Englisch, auch mit Untertiteln, aber...
Fangen wir mal.
Exactly.
Genau.
Rewind.
Zurückspulen. Nochmal?
You're listening to Radio August.
Das ist jetzt nochmal machen.
Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe.
Oder nicht
It's
was
5
anderes?
o'clock and I'm Alice Monroe with your August update. August police are appealing for information following the murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw. Miss Shaw's body was discovered last night. Chief DuPont is calling the crime a violent and despicable act. Anyone with information about the murder is urged to get in touch via the
Das ist
department's
Sketch, oder?
confidential tip hotline.
Er hat gesagt Rewind.
It's horrible, Poe.
Indeed it is.
Na egal.
Jetzt drücke ich nochmal, wenn
You
ich
need to learn when to keep your mouth shut.
Ah,
Kusch sein sollst.
dann Mist.
You know why you're here, don't you? The dead girl. And this. What exactly were you thinking? You have one job. Don't get caught.
Sie haben es gut
Do you
gemacht
think you
mit
can
nicht
do
Fall.
that this time?
Das gefällt mir immer.
Ich sag nix.
Splendid. You're going to a town called August. Find Chief DuPont. He's gonna think you're someone else.
DuPont.
This person.
Blotch.
This is who you are now. Understood? Understood?
Sag ja.
Splendid.
Was heißt splendid?
If someone so much as sniffs that you're
Also, wenn man das
different,
so wörtlich übersetzen kann.
Na,
you'll be
Schau nach.
deprecated.
Deprecated.
We expect you to use your ability. Just don't get caught. And never, ever change into a child.
In brighter news, August resident Mia French is celebrating the return of her missing
herrlich.
pooch, Barley. The 8-month-old Basset Hound puppy was found outside Daryl's Chicken and Ribs.
And that's 5 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
I'm Violet. Welcome to the guest house. There are some rules. In particular, no shoes in the guest house. The carpets are priceless. Now, how long are you staying for? That's fine. It's yours for as long as you want it. There's not been many visitors of late. Perhaps the murder will bring some tourists in. It's just you and some tarot readers at the moment. It's deathly quiet. Yes, the murder. You haven't spoken to the chief yet, have you? Chief Dupont. He's the one who booked the room for you. You look lost. You should probably go and speak to the chief. Your room is just down the hall, last on the left. It has its own back door. The chief said that's the way you'd like it.
Just finishing.
Wenigstens British English, nicht
Ja.
amerikanisch.
It's a big place. Hi, I'm Bronwyn. Pleased to meet you, Sam. If you'd like a reading.
Ja,
Ja.
was?
So, what's your question, Sam?
Are you guilty?
Oh. The Page of Cups. It suggests I'm innocent of whatever it is I'm being accused of. I'm going to be seeing a lot more of you, aren't I, Sam? I'm in room 1 and that's down the hall. Lorraine's in 2, Lexi's in 3. And which room are you in, Sam? Good. We're neighbours. Just knock if you need me.
Wüsste nicht warum.
Crashing him backwards onto the grassy floor. Thud, crunch. His head hits the angled stone with such force his eye.
Good, you got my message. Chief
Whatever,
Inspector
so-
DuPont.
Ja.
I wasn't sure you'd come. But I suppose you're between jobs? Well, we both know that's not true. But I like it. Sam. That's your cover now. So, the job. Dorota Shaw. 21, accomplished cellist, redhead. Strangled. I know who did it, but I need proof. It's the tarot readers.
Warum?
Because they predicted it. The older one, Bronwyn, she came into my office last night talking all crazy and saying Dorota was in trouble. I did my best not to lock her up. It all sounded crazy to me. Tarot, the spirit world, cards that move, trans-dimensional thingamajigs. To be honest, I thought she'd probably been smoking something. And that's why I didn't take it seriously.
Das von vorhin habe ich noch gewusst vom Englischkurs.
Because
Yeah, in
things,
between
I don't have enough
jobs.
on her. That's where you come in.
Arbeitslos.
Ja?
The free
Zwischen
guest
zwei
house
Jobs
stay isn't
praktisch.
free. I need you to work the case and report back to me. Find out things from the inside. Can you do it?
Ah, der erinnert mich an den von Flash. Wie heißt er denn?
Okay. I'll be telling everyone that you've been hired by the Shaws because obviously local law enforcement is either too incompetent or too overworked to solve anything. That gives you a license to talk to people, but only notionally. Don't actually touch people or annoy them. You don't have any real authority, understand? But you help me out, I'll help you. Do I have to spell it out? I'll make your problem go away, or at least sink it to the bottom of a pile of paperwork. Your old town? The problem? Come and find me when you're settled. This is Second Chance Sunday for you, Sam. Don't blow it.
Aha.
What do you want to know? She was a cellist, selected for a scholarship at Juilliard. It was in the local paper. I'm more of a Bon Jovi fan myself. Don't read the paper, do you? Yesterday, Monday the 9th at approximately 9 p.m, according to the coroner, we got a call from the mother just after 10 p.m. In her bedroom. She was naked. Strangled. No signs of sexual activity of any kind. It was a weird scene to look at. There was one thing, but it's strictly between you and me. Dorota had a gold coin in her mouth. I'm being serious now, Sam. Not a word of this. It's the one thing only the killer would know.
Warum ist er dann?
Paul here, runs the local guest house. Lovely lady. Where are you going with this, Sam? What's she told you?
Sag nix.
Look, if it's about the pills, I already know. Not much. Perhaps you should do some investigating?
Das lassen wir. Den beschuldigen wir nicht.
They're as thick as thieves, covering for each other. Well, except the male one. You'll see what I mean. Obviously. Anyone who walks in, predicts a murder, then that murder happens? Suspicious. Not much. Perhaps you should do some investigating?
Immer die Dings. Die Abbildungen da.
Ja.
Not much. Perhaps you should do some investigating?
Das ist so wie... Was ist denn mit ihnen los?
She could do it again. Except before was different. Before, Mother was there. Giving up, are we? She said, as Pen reached
Gehen wir
for a
machen mal-
slice of bread. I would.
Gehen wir mal zu unserem Zimmer.
Hi, Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
Ich kann... Lol, ich kann mich in die verwandeln. Darum heißt Shapeshifting. Detective.
Ja, ja.
Animals were cheaper. Bigger ones cost more.
Junge
Only
Video.
one kind would do.
Turn off. So. Gehen wir mal zur
I
Violet.
assume you've been to see Chief DuPont already.
Sieht man noch einmal Video.
Not really. I'm sure she was a precious lamb, though. Yes, a lamb. Young. Innocent. Lambs get slaughtered, though, don't they?
Jetzt weiß ich's.
Nice, yes, that's a good description.
Harrison
Actually,
Wells.
I thought she was a bit slutty, to be honest. Sorry. I'm gossiping. I don't want to talk ill of the dead. Ask her boyfriend. Oscar lives at the vicarage next to the church. Don't tell him I sent you, though. I'm sure he's sick of seeing people already. They're tarot readers. I'm thinking of asking them to leave, actually. Demands already? I'm only thinking of doing it. It's the strangest thing. I honestly don't remember. But I imagine I was here or getting groceries somewhere.
Aha.
Groceries.
I've driven by it.
Eine Grocery
Never
Store
actually been in it.
zum Beispiel. Lebensmittel.
Achso.
Jumpert.
Supermarkt sozusagen, oder wie?
I take clozapine. I think they're for anxiety. I'm a very anxious person.
Anxious.
I don't know, Dr. Sam, you tell me.
Okay, schizophren ist, jetzt wird's nervös schon. So. Dann gehen wir nicht zu, dann gehen wir...
You must be a new guest. Or you're burglaring us.
Also den haben sie blöd beleuchtet.
I'm Rain, by the way.
Ja, schau doch mal die Frisur an, bitte. Ich glaub, das
Pleased
ist
to meet you,
eine
Sam.
Perücke.
Enjoy your stay.
Das kann schon
The
sein, nur...
hot water goes off at 9, by
Warum
the
ist er
way.
so blöd
So
beleuchtet?
it's cold showers from there
Wo
on
ist ein
in.
Preisglas?
It really bugs me.
Huh.
I didn't know her. I know she was called Dorota Shaw. She was young, had red hair, a talented musician. Next victim? Whoa! Hold on a sec, we don't even know if there's going to be a next victim or not. We'll do another group reading soon, and then we'll have a better idea. We did a reading. A group reading, actually. With a special tarot deck.
Haltet dich in Fuß.
The three of us get together and read the same cards. Bronwyn says it makes the whole thing stronger or more powerful or something. But I'm pretty sure I'd get the same answers just on my own. Mercury? It's not exactly from here. With a normal tarot deck, you'd have the question, so you'd be the querent. With Mercury, it gives you the question and the answer. The cards themselves kind of change. It's a special deck. I don't have it at the moment. Bronwyn has it.
Bronwyn.
I was in my room. Praying, actually. I don't believe in God, but I was still praying. It didn't work.
Warum
My
betet
prayer,
wenn nicht an Gott glaubt?
that the girl would be safe.
Dann gehen wir nochmal zu Bronwyn.
Sam, is it? I'm sensing you're not here for a reading.
Das
Mercury. Sure. I'll just get it. It feels a bit sacrilegious just spreading it out to show you. It doesn't really answer questions, it more asks them. Do you want it to ask you a question, Sam?
Irgendwie finde ich solche Betten cool.
Ja.
It wants to know if you're happy being the person you are now.
Ja.
Mercury doesn't agree. In fact, if anything, and I could be wrong, it's suggesting that you're not even the person you're saying you are now. I've only had that reading once before. In my room, reading, I found a trashy romance novel under the bed. I'm assuming it's Violet's. It's all swooning heroines and brooding vampire Casanovas. Thank God Lexi saved me. She came to my room to chat for a little while. That was around 9, I think. You can ask her. I said the book was trashy. Look at this place. If her guest house is anything to go by, Violet's the opposite of trashy. We saw it in the cards, not images, feelings, impressions. Tarot can be very powerful.
Aber irgendwie schauen sie ziemlich klein aus, die Betten. Wenn ich mir denke, die ist eigentlich urschlank. Aber viel Platz hat die auch nicht auf dem Bett.
Das, können wir nicht einfach fragen, wer der Mörder ist? Lass ich einmal weg.
You don't believe. That's okay. Chief Dupont thinks I did it. I'm hoping you'll convince him otherwise.
Sie mit ihre Haare aufführt
I
die ganze
didn't.
Zeit.
We've only been here 2 days. I understand it's suspicious me being a stranger in town, but it's the truth. We saw danger in the cards and we tried to stop it. Trust me, Sam, we're on the same team.
Na gut, dann gehen wir wieder. Dann gehen wir jetzt zur Lexi.
Hi, Sam, is it? Come on in, make yourself at home. Mi casa es su casa. Come on.
Mi casa es su casa.
I don't know anyone in this town, except for Bronwyn and Rain, obviously, and Violet, and the Chief, and now you. Sorry, I'm a bit nervous. Good old-fashioned fortune-telling. Well, kind of. We drew a card each and smushed them all together. Do you know what the most dangerous tarot card is?
Irgendwie geht mit den Frauen immer ins Schlafzimmer.
Ja.
Ich weiß auch nicht.
Mach mal.
You've done your research. The happy squirrel was vague and mysterious, but not evil.
Man, beim Hotel lasse ich mal
The
sein.
Five of Swords. I think so anyway. There's nothing more dangerous than someone taking whatever they want, no matter the cost. Yeah, I did. Rain got the Knight of Wands, that's Dorota, and Bronwyn got the Ten of Swords, which is, well, you know, swords in general are bad. She's like my big sister, so pretty well.
Okay.
No.
Das heißt, ich komme nachher als die Wien, Donwyn, das hab ich vergessen, wurscht.
The cards told us to.
Ich switch mich nachher ins
the
Zoom und
cards
gehe
in
zu ihr
Rain.
noch einmal.
Tarot gives us a rough direction and he narrows it down with some astrological jiggery
Und dann
pokery.
umgekehrt.
He's basically a walking esoteric library. And if that sounds dull, let me reassure you, it is. No, Well, yeah. Well, no. We have a job to do. I didn't say job. I said job.
Was ist
Okay.
Job?
We make a cheese obelisk, a chob, and depending on the shape of that chob, we get different answers to questions.
Hä?
No, you don't.
So
I
das
was
jetzt
in my
heißt,
room all
der
night
Käseturm?
with Bronwyn. We were
Bronwyn heißt.
painting our nails.
Aha. Jetzt war's auf einmal.
No, I mean, yeah. I've already cleaned it off.
Die ist komisch.
Ja,
Verdächtig.
aber extrem komisch.
Gehen wir mal zu uns.
Find somewhere safe to transition. You're not a superhero.
Will ich sie sein? Dann geht's wieder noch einmal.
Hi, I'm Bronwyn. I'm Bronwyn.
Jetzt gehen wir zur. Wer was jetzt? Die Lexi war das, ne?
Ron, are you okay?
I'm not okay.
Well, if you're worried, I should be worried. Why are you worried? Should I be worried?
Are you worried?
Only if you are. This could go on in circles for a while. Let's just keep cool and stay in our rooms.
Bron, something doesn't feel right. I don't know what exactly, but it's not right.
Thoughts on Dorota?
Well, it's hard to say with just one victim. Musical talent, red hair. If there's another, there will be a pattern.
Schau, jetzt hat er wieder den Fuß oben.
Do you think it's another right?
A right?
As in the same thing we were chasing after in Birmingham? I suppose it doesn't really matter. Just have to try and stop it.
Stop it? Birmingham?
The Traveller? Dead girls? Ring any bells?
Traveller?
Na, ich sag lieber nix.
If it follows the same pattern as Birmingham, we're looking at 2 more victims.
Pass auf. Jetzt will ich rausfinden.
Also so ganz kenne ich mich nicht aus bei dem Spiel, wenn ich ehrlich bin. Es ist ein bisschen komisch.
Ne, man muss wahrscheinlich rausfinden, wer es umgebracht hat.
Ja, ganz
So,
sicher
wie's
sogar,
ausschaut.
aber...
Ja. So, jetzt sind wir wieder Sam. Jetzt gehe ich zum Polizisten und frage nach, ob er was von Birmingham weiß. Verstehst?
It's 6 o'clock and you're listening to Radio August. Police investigating the murder of Dorota Shaw are appealing to the community to help catch her killer. The body of 21-year-old Miss Shaw, an accomplished cellist, was found in her home last night. Police are describing the murder as a violent and despicable act. Monroe.
It's just terrible. Meanwhile, out of respect for the victim and her family, this weekend's Tulip Festival has been postponed. New dates will be announced shortly, so do stay tuned to Radio August for updates.
I heard Dorota Shaw was due to play this weekend.
At the Tulip Festival?
Indeed. I understand why they'd want to postpone it. Tonight the weather will be mostly dry and warm, but be on the lookout for dark clouds on the horizon, as there may be scattered showers. Best take an umbrella, Monroe, so you don't get wet.
I like getting wet. That's 6 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
Aber nicht das Gleiche.
Ja,
Zum Glück.
das war ein
So.
Dialog.
Keep investigating. Visit. Chief.
Rain says he was praying in his room, alone. Nobody corroborates. Bronwyn and Lexi say they were in the same room last night. Shame they can't agree which one. The tarot readers have mentioned a job. We don't know what. Violet says she doesn't remember last night, and you found out she's taking pills. Perhaps they're related. That's it.
Okay, ich habe mir mehr vorgestellt. Nächste Kapitel könnte ich so gehen, ist gestanden. Will ich aber nicht. Jetzt gehe ich nochmal zu meinem Zimmer. Ich gehe jetzt als
Hi,
Sie
I'm Lexi.
in der Bronn.
I'm Lexi.
wie man üben muss.
What's up,
Ja, das-
Lexi? I'm sensing something's on your mind.
I'm worried about our alibi.
Don't worry about that. We don't have anything to hide. I'm more worried about Ray. Since when did he start praying?
You think he's lying?
Of course not. This is Rain we're talking about. I was just
glaub,
saying
da war's
it's
sogar.
odd, that's all.
Was
Der ist so komisch und
Maybe he's
unbehaft.
found God?
Okay, das hat uns jetzt nicht viel gebracht. Dann gehen wir jetzt noch zum Ryan.
Something's weird, isn't it? Ron seems strange today.
How are you?
Do you think Dorota was planning on marrying Oscar?
What makes you say that?
Well, nothing. It was just something I thought I saw. It doesn't matter.
Und jetzt gehen wir nochmal als alle drei zur Violet.
Hello, Lexi. What can I do for you?
Please don't ask us to leave.
Oder sie war's.
The police want alibis from everyone for love.
Well,
Was da?
I don't have one. I literally can't remember what I was doing.
Oder
Please don't
Fernseh.
ask us to leave.
Have you been
Oh, yeah.
speaking to Sam? You're safe for the minute.
That sounds ominous.
If one of your crew did murder Dorota, you can't really stay here, can you?
So. Jetzt gehen wir wieder in unser Zimmer. Und diesmal sind wir, ja. Und gehen wieder alle durch und dann gehe ich wieder alle durch.
Hello, I'm Rain. I'm Rain.
Das ist auch kein Können, ha?
Ja. Wäre schon lustig.
Boah, weg ist.
Have you met the new detective yet? We're basically under 24-hour surveillance now.
Do you think Sam's onto us?
Onto what exactly?
The real reason we're here? What we did last night? Our role in the murder?
We just predicted murder. It's a prophecy, not a to-do list. I don't want to look like we're hiding something, but at the same time...
We're hiding something?
Na, das tue ich lieber nicht sagen, das ist zu auffällig.
Look at us
dann.
acting all cloaks and daggers. Just relax. We haven't done anything wrong.
Let's
Rain,
see.
I'm so worried about Bronwyn. What are we going to do?
Why are you worried about Bronwyn?
The chief thinks she killed Dorota.
Maybe she did kill Dorota.
Na, das ist zu auffällig auch. Das sind so Fragen. Er hat gesagt, wir sollen wissen, wann wir den Mund halten. Mit ihr selber waren wir noch nicht überall.
Hello, I'm Violet. I'm Violet.
Und dann noch als Chief überall durchgehen.
You don't trust me, do you, Violet? Is it because I read tarot? Why don't you let me pull a card for you?
No,
Great. What do you want to know about?
the murder. My love life. Sam.
Ah. The moon. A card of illusion and deception. It shines, but really it's just a dusty old rock. Seems there's more to our detective friend than meets the eye.
Did you sleep well last night?
Yes, thank you.
I didn't see you yesterday evening.
I stayed in my room. You can ask Lexi. That reminds me, I think I found a book of yours. It's called He Came Through the Shadows.
What makes you think it's mine?
Your name's written on the inside cover.
Okay. Dann noch ein...
Mrs. Gallagher. An unexpected pleasure.
How
Kommt mal
long
was
are you
nervös
planning
vor,
to
weißt
be
du?
here?
In town?
Na, vielleicht hat er sich so
really
reingesteigert,
don't
dass wir
know.
es prophezeit haben.
Until the tarot tells us to leave. Or you kick us out, obviously.
How
Did you know Dorota was going to die?
We didn't know she was definitely going to die, only that she was definitely in danger of dying. Tarot cards can tell you a lot when you know what you're looking for.
Hello, Violet. Is everything okay? Ignore the mess. I was just going to tidy it up.
Did you have a pleasant evening last night?
Great, thanks. The room's really lovely.
But you weren't in this room, were you?
Oh no, was I sleepwalking again? I haven't done that since... for ages. I didn't come into your room, did I?
Aha.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I don't know why I do that. It only seems to happen when there's a lot of bad energy floating around. Bronwyn says I just stand there and stare. I didn't catch you, not sleeping, did I?
So.
Hi, Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
Who knows whether you've made the right decision or not, Claude?
How's Bronwyn been? What were you doing last night?
Claude, we've been through this. I honestly don't remember. I checked my diary and there's no entry, so I was probably here, as always.
How can you not remember?
I don't know. Which is exactly what I said in my statement. Don't try and get me to contradict myself.
How's Bronwyn been?
Overly nice. She's covering her tracks well if she has anything to hide.
What was it I asked you to do again?
You just told me to report back to you if I noticed anything suspicious. Good grief, Claude, you're a bit young to be losing your marbles already.
Chief DuPont, what a pleasant surprise. I think we've covered just about everything twice over, but if you think I'm hiding something...
Who are you, really?
Does it bother you, Chief DuPont, knowing there are things in this world that aren't black and white? You don't know what to file me under, and that makes you uncomfortable. Or perhaps you've already made up your mind about me. Why don't you tell me who you think I am?
Vielleicht kann man das was Cooles sagen.
You're a con artist. You're a murderer. You're a con artist.
I haven't asked anyone for
Hast
a
du das mal
penny.
probiert? Was ist dann, wenn du was Falsches sagst?
Ja.
Game over, oder was?
Vielleicht muss ich dann neu anfangen.
Good evening, Chief DuPont.
Dorota's family. What does the tarot say about them? Bronwyn never been a...
Not since I've met her. She's a lawful good type character. If you play D&D.
Lexi, have you ever been in trouble with...
I've never been convicted, no.
Weißt du, wie du dich anhörst? Als Chief? Wie der Dings? Der Sherlock?
My mind's gone blank.
Dorota's family. What does the tarot say about them?
Komisch.
Eben,
I can
würde
do
ich
a
mal sagen,
reading
probier's
if you
einfach.
want.
No. Yes.
It's the Five of Cups. It talks about loss and dealing with that loss. I don't think you need a tarot reader to interpret that one.
Okay. Warte mal. Wenn sie...
Und dann war's der Chief selber.
Hi,
Ja.
I'm Bronwyn. I'm Bronwyn.
Mich interessiert, ob ich mit ihr zum Chief fahren kann.
Miss Castle. I'm surprised to see you here.
I didn't kill Dorota.
You're a prime suspect. And your alibi is that you were in the guest house with another prime suspect at the time. It doesn't look good for you.
Have you got a problem with me?
Everyone has a problem with you, Bronwyn. I can arrest you for something right now. How does perverting the course of justice sound?
Kinky.
Ich darf nicht verhaftet werden.
Yeah. Perverting the course of justice.
Warum? Okay. Also geht das. Das heißt, ich kann wirklich... Wir haben jetzt... Sie... Nein. Ich fange ganz rechts an und gehe darüber.
Ja.
Ich fahre als Chief zum Chief. Vielleicht geht das.
Na,
I'm Lexi.
I'm Lexi.